Chapter 302, Planetary Realm Lifeform 2. It's more about providing the members with a multi-directional choice. How they do it and how they walk in the future is entirely up to them. However, I was arranged to meet you this time. I don't like being arranged, Zutui said. Zuo Kinking bit her lip. Shihong was stunned. He did not expect Zutui to have such a huge reaction to such an arrangement. He had not noticed this in the information he had gathered previously. I need some sincerity. Let Mosey join the myth first and cultivate the genetic ability chain in his stomach. He'll join immediately after he succeeds, Zutui stated his conditions. Shihong glanced at Cheng Mo, then at Zutui. He nodded heavily. A gentleman's word won't be taken back. All right, when Cheng Mo returns to the Wuxia Genetic Evolution College, he will receive relevant information and cultivation resources. In most cases, he will be able to successfully cultivate it in one go. If he did not activate it once and used up all his cultivation resources, he would have to pay for it again. He'll say these ugly words first, Shihong said. No problem. Zutui nodded. However, when I join, I might also make one or two small requests, such as obtaining information or knowledge unique to you. Sure, as long as it's not outrageous, it's fine. Shihong agreed readily. Then, he took the backpack from Cheng Mo's hand and took out the spear in his holster. With a few clicks, it formed a murderous black spear. Alright, I'll head in the direction of the falling origin crystals first. I'll get Kinking to give you an encrypted contact number when I'm done. You can contact me through this method in the future. Also, you can pay more attention to the Blue Star news in the future. You might discover something interesting. After saying that, Shihong instantly soared into the sky and left. However, he suddenly turned back again. By the way, there's a piece of information that I want to tell you. Consider it an apology for the secret meeting that I arranged. There's a cave on the cliff of this latitude. 3 mutated fire apes live in the cave. A mutated fire ape? Zutui's expression changed when he heard those words. It seems that you know its value. Take it as an apology. However, you have to be careful. That mutated fire ape is very powerful, Shihong said with a smile. The mutated fire ape is quite valuable to you, right? Why did you tell us this news? I was planning to pick it up and earn some money on the way back. However, I'm going to fight for the origin crystal now. I won't be stepping foot into this place again for a while, so I'll pass you the information. Alright, this time, I'm really leaving. With a whoosh, Shihong darted out again. With a light tap of his toes, he could cover a distance of tens of meters. He gently climbed onto the crown of a large tree and tapped on the leaves. Shihong glided into the distance like a huge bird and instantly disappeared into the night. Shihong left. None of the 4 moved. They were all digesting the news left behind by Shihong. Mutated fire ape. This was the long-term mission target of the Genetic Committee and the Genetic Research Institute. The purchase price of a live mutated monkey or ape was at least 10 million. They could also obtain contribution points. Even if it was dead, the price of fur, blood, and bones was extremely high. The reason was actually very simple. Monkeys, apes, and gorillas were primates. Humans were also primates. They were the highest level of primates. In the Great Genetic Era, mutated monkeys, mutated apes, and other primate mutated species were extremely important for human genetic evolution. The research value was extremely high. However, not only was it difficult to find traces of such mutated primates, but it was also extremely difficult to kill them. Therefore, in the clearing mission, not only were they on the list all year round, but the reward was also extremely high. The key was that they could get contribution points. If they could get their hands on it, it would be a considerable income. What do we do now, little Tui? Cheng Mo remembered Zutui's conditions. It was unnecessary to thank him. Zutui sat down and looked at the half-packed camp. He then looked at the sky and frowned. It's late. It's unrealistic to find a temporary camp in the middle of the night. We'll continue to rest here for the night and change tomorrow. Okay, Cheng Mo replied and reorganized the half-packed camp. Zutui looked at Zuo Kinking. Zuo Kinking, what are you going to do tomorrow? Zuo Qingqing was stunned. What do you mean? Didn't Shi Hong explain it to you just now? Shi Hong doesn't seem to have any ill intentions. But in essence, you betrayed the position of your teammate. Even if you have no ill intentions, you should have told us beforehand, Zutui said. Zuo Qingqing bit her lip hard. After a while, she said, What do you mean? Do you want me to leave? That might not be the case, but you have to at least make us trust you again, Zutui said. Little Tui Qingqing. Gongling wanted to persuade him, but Zutui stopped her with his hand. Zuo Qingqing, you understand what I mean. Zutui looked at Zuo Qingqing and said firmly, Are you going to search me? Zuo Qingqing looked at Zutui angrily. She bit her lip and was about to cry. Suddenly, Zuo Qingqing stomped her foot angrily. Zutui, I can leave if you want me to. But can you return my things first?